welcome to Some Thoughts. I'm not sure which episode this is, so I'm not going to say which episode, but we got 5 subjects to chat about.
And the nice sound of rain in the background.
Yeah, apologies because you're probably going to hear that a bit. I'm going to try to get as much of that out.
That's all right.
In editing, but you might hear it a little bit.
Work with what you got.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll do what we can.
Here we go.
We're trying these weird new like orange drinks.
Malt.
Oh,
They're like malt.
That's what I mean. It was less sweet than I thought it was going to be.
Exactly. It took me a few sips to get over that.
Not bad. A few more drinks, it's like you said, it gets better. It's strong.
Oh, yeah.
Shocking how strong that is. All right, anything we want to just, like, we can just sit and chat, and then we'll work our way into the subjects, maybe? Is there anything on your mind at the moment? Caligula's Horse, new album's out.
Oh, yeah, that.
We're going to see them.
Oh, man, I'm stoked. That's like not next.
Week and a half,
yep.
I think. Mm-hmm. That's going to be sick. Man.
Redemption from their canceled.
We're going to meet them, yeah.
From their canceled 2020 tour.
We missed them, yeah.
So, yeah, I'm stoked as hell.
That's going to be sick.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I can't even, like, imagine it yet.
I never can, really, until we're there. That's going to be so good.
Insane.
I'm excited about that.
Yeah. And, yeah, just excited about music in general. Finding, like, some music lately. Again, like, new artists I've never heard of that
I
really liking lately.
I found another random new one. I forget what they're called, but I'll have to listen to them after or something. I feel like we might have had a song by them before, but I listened to some more of it, and it's pretty good.
Right on. Yeah, I love when that happens. Like sometimes I go a long time without finding like any new music, and when a new artist finally like hits and it's like, ooh, it's all good. Like, oh my god, that's rare.
It's nice, yeah. It's not one good one and then screaming nonstop.
Yeah,
on all their other songs.
That's exciting when that shit happens.
Shall we jump in then to the
topic? Yeah, buddy. I don't got much else on there. I got nothing prepared. Yeah, 5 again?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
These were I kind of mishmashed some of the older ones again a bit.
Yeah.
Because some were just older and shitty, and we can do them way better now. Mm-hmm. Plus, we're different men than when we did these originally, like 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Wow, I forgot it already.
Oh my, bro. Oh my.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Thanks, guys.
Wow. Yeah, you keep sipping away.
So, religion. That's what I want to talk about first.
Just like the whole, like just the topic in general?
Yeah. Like what are your thoughts currently, like on that kind of stuff?
I definitely don't like keep up with it a lot. Like,
well, me neither.
Like we weren't
really.
raised.
This isn't something that's like super big to us, but I'm just kind of curious about what you think of that in today's day and age.
I don't really have like a problem with it. Like I said, we weren't really raised under any religion or faith or whatever.
Yeah.
Wow.
Bro, it's like a fucking hurricane out there now.
Maybe there is something to it as soon as we start talking about faith.
God is like, are you kidding me? What the crap?
Simulation theory shit.
Anyway, that changes our outlook on that.
That's that.
Moving right along.
Oh man, interesting timing on that for sure. I don't know. I don't think any religion or anything has it right. Like I'm not saying like anyone has it right. Like if there is some like grand creator, which there very well could be, I don't think anything has it nailed yet.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
agree with that.
I think there's more like so much more mysteries and stuff that just go so far beyond religion, like just in like the universe alone. Or it's just like nothing accounts for what that shit is. Nothing explains what the hell a black hole is, or like objects are so big they're bigger than like our brains can even fathom. So like all that doesn't fit into religion really, but I think the counter to that in religion would be like, God created like the heavens and the earth, and all that's just part of the heavens. But it's like,
yeah, I don't know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's always gonna that topic in general is always gonna be one that can't be proven. You can't prove there is a God. You can't prove there isn't a God.
You can't prove dick.
So like, I just don't think we have answers to like what's beyond and all that kind of stuff, like beyond death or whatever. that kind of stuff all ties into that sort of shit. Like,
I think it's more of like a feel good thing for people. Like,
yeah,
gives you something to kind of believe in, even if it isn't real or something. But if you can believe it's real, I guess
I can understand the appeal to it.
Yeah,
it definitely brings a lot of people like peace of mind and gives them kind of like feel like they have guidance in life, because like that probably scares most people. Just like everything's an unknown, and
but I also
you
think
don't know and then you die kind of thing. Excuse me.
Yeah, I also think there's kind of like a sketchy side to like the amount of money that churches and shit get from people and
like
stuff
tax
is
exemption
crazy.
and stuff. I'm pretty sure.
Some people give so much money because they think like if I do bad shit or something and then like give the church money or something, it's gonna be like I'm okay.
Yeah, like this is gonna help me like absolve me of my sins kind of thing.
I think some people definitely have that mindset.
Oh, for sure, man. And people want to pick and choose what parts of religion they follow, and like because it's pretty strict. Like I'm pretty sure to be like fully like devoted is usually has some rules you gotta follow. And it's like who knows?
There's so many different ones too. That's what's so crazy about it. Like,
yeah,
where do you begin? And like you said, which one do you think has it right? Like I don't think any of them do, right?
Yeah, they're all similar in their own ways, but they're all
and they'll steal shit from each other too. That's what's crazy.
So it's like I just don't think we have the answers to any of that shit. There's no evidence of a God, and there's also really no evidence against it either, because like there's no knowledge of like what started the universe and like what created everything in the beginning.
I think some people who like claim they've been touched by God and shit, man, they could just be on drugs and shit. Even like you could have some crazy experience and like actually talk to God, and you're like, and then like maybe actually believe that was like a real thing, or maybe it is. Like we don't even know either. Imagine that.
Maybe it wouldn't even take drugs.
You have to access like some other part of your brain that, or maybe some
maybe
people
it's
just
some type
can
of
do
like
that.
Mental like something that happens within the brain, or
because our brains don't use like a ridiculous amount of its potential. Like, who knows what's locked up in there that we just.
It could be hallucinations, dreams, like that kind of shit's really powerful too. Like dreams and stuff, they can feel like just 100% real. When you wake up, it's confusing, and you have to realize like, yeah, that didn't happen. Like that wasn't real.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. There's so much mystery that, I just don't think people have tapped into yet. I don't know what it'll take to tap into it either. Like, I don't even know, like advanced tech maybe, but even that, I don't know. It's pulling into like
we're gonna unlock God eventually.
It could be like it could be so much. You could sit here and ponder for hours what it could be. It's like it could be in other dimensions, like you know what I mean. Like it could go on and on. So I don't know. That's. I'm glad we weren't like raised with any strict faith or like
forced into it. Because I think some of that's kind of
bro, and some of the stories you hear about like behind the scenes religion is just it's horrendous, man. Like abuse of children and like all kinds of bad shit. Like, and I haven't even hardly like looked into any of that.
Yeah,
you hear things and it's horrible.
Yeah, I mean, you really.
And it's like, why is this coming from the most holy people? These are supposed to be like the purest, like good, the best people we have, and this is what they're up to. It's like,
because I think some of it's just bullshit, man. It's just like a ruse, kind of hide.
It's like a little business, sometimes. And like,
it's a huge money making thing. Like, why wouldn't you get into that if it was like?
Yeah, there's so much to say about it, and you can argue back and forth and science versus religion and shit for hours. But like, I tend to lean towards people who have actually studied shit for hundreds and hundreds of years and documented it, and other people have to come in and confirm this information. Not just shit that was picked out of a book that was written by people fucking many eons ago, translated,
changed and rewrote, and like, it's just too much.
So I haven't looked into religion enough to really have a lot to say about it, but we don't practice it.
I agree. I guess that's not a great one for us to talk about.
It doesn't matter. It's an interesting topic, man. Right? It's a touchy topic for some people, but like, I don't give a fuck. I'm down to talk about whatever.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck either.
I don't judge people who practice religion or anything. Like, if it brings peace and stuff to your life and like meaning, that can be good. If it makes you happy, that's good. But, like,
that's how I look at it. You can do it if it works for you. If it makes you happy, makes you feel good, then do it.
Yeah, it's just when they start pushing it, expecting
just don't shove it down my
pushing
throat.
people like to believe in something or forcing it in schools and stuff like that. It's like,
I tried to kind of get into it at one point a little bit, but yeah, it didn't.
Like what specific type
really
of religion or?
No, I don't really know. Not even just kind of looking into the whole damn thing in a way. I don't know if there was a specific one really, because I don't really know. But I looked into all kinds of shit. Just I went from I didn't read the Bible or anything. I couldn't sit and read through the Bible. I don't think. I'd be like,
It's confusing.
yeah. It's hard for me to just get through a normal book. But yeah, I'm trying to remember some of the shit I would read about. Or yeah, when you go through fucked up times, you reach for anything really. It didn't really work for me, but it was just kind of like why not try it? There's so many people do it. Maybe there's something to it, but it didn't really do anything for me like that. I don't think.
Yeah, I've never had any type of like time where I could say oh my God, I was touched by God. Or
Yeah,
something
no,
like that. Like,
God didn't touch me.
I've definitely like prayed or something before, like
Yeah, that's the kind of shit
a
I would
handful of
try.
times, or like reach out in some sense to something. Yeah, like it's just more of like reaching out to an unknown. And
I think there's a power to even just focusing your thoughts like that, but you can do that all the time. Like you can, I think if you can learn that kind of mindset internally and like always apply that kind of shit, that's powerful, even on its own.
and taking accountability for your own actions and stuff. Because if you're practicing some religion that might have some set of rules, you're kind of accountable for what you do.
Yeah, and so if you can always be like that, even if you're not religious,
It's a good trait. That's something I was trying to learn a lot, actually. Like, not religion, but like just being accountable for my own time and actions and shit that I do.
ooh, excuse me.
You know?
Yeah, that's good, man.
But yeah, I don't know, religion, man. It's interesting, but something that's never really drawn me in, like, never hooked me in any profound way.
Me neither. Yeah, it's like a war zone outside right now. It's like dump trucks driving by.
It's not good audio here, man. We're really testing these mics, like you said.
Yeah, they're supposed to have really good fucking like
Noise canceling type of thing.
like directional sound.
Oh no, I know.
Is that the
This is
highway?
quiet. Yeah,
It's early too.
This is quiet.
That's probably why it's louder. It'll get a little bit quieter as the evening goes on.
you could go out here and try to record it like anywhere between like 5, 6, 7, 8. Like, it's loud as fuck.
That's what it would have been good to still have the booth, because that would have helped keep sound out big time.
Yeah, for recording like voiceover.
Because it had the
hell,
blankets
100%.
and everything inside it too.
And the carpet.
It would. Like,
That thing did good for that.
Oh,
like,
fuck
you could
yeah.
hear it with your own ears when you got in there.
yeah,
Like, it's quiet in here. Like,
we should have just fucking left that up.
but it was
Or
huge and
modified
bulky.
it. Yeah,
And they took it down without even us knowing.
if we could have modified it like into the corner or something like better, because it was weirdly like in the middle of the room.
It was horribly placed. Excuse
Only
me.
because the fucking roof's so small.
Yeah, I got that barn-shaped roof. It's tough. But whatever. It's still like I got that box thing that works
Yeah,
pretty
that
good.
works pretty much the same shit, so that's fine.
I should get that mounted to a tripod, but haven't done that yet. I usually
Can't you just take it
set
up and
on the
down
table.
though?
Well, it's a little different. I think you have to like screw it a little bit on. When
Yeah, it's a bit of a process, but it should go on and off
I
fairly
just
easily.
haven't tried it yet.
You haven't even set it up. It should set up on that. On this.
Yeah, it would. Yeah,
yeah.
it does. That's what that little plate was for, and there's a couple other
So it
pieces
sits
of
on it,
hardware.
yeah.
I just haven't tried it yet. It just works if I just set it on the table, get my mic in there. Yeah, it works out. Do you got anything final thoughts on religion, bud? Anything that made you like want to bring that up again, or?
Not really. It's just kind of picking random things from old ones and shit. A little bit.
Is that then? You wanna,
I guess.
You want
Yeah.
to move on from
Well,
that?
it doesn't matter if they're short, man. There's no fucking
No.
time restraints. These don't have to be 10 hours.
Like I
long.
said, if I knew more about religion, I could probably.
Yeah, and I don't really either.
Go
So
on
it's
about it.
not.
I don't want to sit here and try to say shit and sound like an idiot.
I think originally when we talked at that one, we talked to Omar, which would have been a good one.
Yes, because he grew up.
I would talk about him again with that one because it's
I would like to as well.
interesting. Because he had a totally different kind of religion and grew up with that a little bit more. So it was interesting to see what kind of stuff he had to say about it.
Yeah, that was good. Unfortunately, that got lost.
Completely broken.
Shocker.
Not a shock. It's the way it always fucking goes, man.
Yep.
That's why we drink. No. That's why we drink. Anyways, next subject.
You remember?
Yeah, I just looked at it.
I was like, wow, since we started?
No, I just looked at it. I guess this kind of ties in a bit with like other side research type shit. So like spirits and souls, like what do you think happens like kind of in the afterlife sort of thing?
Yeah, that's another one of them.
Do you believe in spirits and souls or that kind of thing? Like that kind of thing.
That's definitely another one of them. Like, I don't think we have answers to it yet.
Oh yeah, there's definitely.
I definitely think there's something there, man. Because we've both experienced together on film, even like a couple of instances where it's like, even if it wasn't filmed the greatest, people would just look at that and be like, it's fake. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I feel that that's a huge problem with like
there's so much fake shit
talking
in the
about this kind
paranormal
of shit
world.
with people because people can just say whatever they want.
Exactly.
And you can fake video and like it's just fucking stupid. So it makes this even harder.
It's easier than ever now to fake shit. Which I think is just stupid because it discredits anything that might actually be
into the people that are actually trying to look into something or like I don't know, like all the shit we've always tried to do.
Yeah, like when we were doing that, it was always like my goal to try to like actually like find some answers and like legitimately like learn something. But we've talked about it before. Feels like the more we did that, the more questions I ended up having.
Yeah, I definitely feel that way too.
And it started just consuming me in ways that I didn't love, like feeling like it's following me home and shit like that.
That's like, weird too. I swear when you bring this stuff, we'll see if it happens today when we talk about it a little bit, like just a little bit, but we'll see. Like, I swear it's like even just thinking about it or talking about it can like, I don't know, like fucking wakes them up or something. I don't know, man.
Yeah. Again, who knows how any of that shit works? What even all that is? I think there could very well be something.
Like energy or there's something there. Like
or
there's gotta be something.
Even just some realm here that might be something completely different than we think it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, that could be very much a thing too.
Like some weird instances of like two like almost parallel universes like overlapping a little. You can't quite access the other one, but like you're seeing like whispers of the other.
That's an
I guess that's
way
like
to put
fucking some Stranger Things shit almost. In a way. Like just that's like talking about other dimensions. Like
yeah, but that could be it because we don't know what it is. That's just it. I'm gonna move that camera just a little bit your way.
Oh yeah, but yeah, ghosts and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit still blows my mind, and I still think there's something to it. But yeah, I don't know, man. I got other shit I need to focus on that like I can't be fucking distracted or fucking burdened with some shit following me around, you know?
I'm definitely still curious to do it more again at some point eventually.
I'm not saying I'll never do it again. I want to pick and choose like good spots, like figure out the risk versus reward factor there and see if it's just a worth doing kind of thing.
I think we've always had decent spots because they weren't super crazy. We weren't going into like fucking somewhere where like thousands of people died or anything famous, like real crazy.
Yeah.
Because that would be crazy.
That would I would love that.
I would do that. I would do that.
Yeah, that would be great.
But that's when like fuck, man. Can you imagine if they do like attach themselves to you or follow? If you had hundreds of them or something fucking with you, what the crap?
Fucking lining up.
That would be nuts.
Yeah, the most intriguing shit to me will definitely like has been like objects physically like moving around like in front of you.
We've had that happening since we were fucking kids.
Yeah, man. And it happened right in front of my fucking face before. It happened to us with the fucking deodorant getting knocked off the table.
Yeah.
We were filming, but of course, I wish we were facing the damn thing when it moved, man. There's no way we could have fucking moved that.
Well, no, there's no way you could. There's no way you could have known where to film either. What you're doing, unless you got like 4 cameras facing every way in the room. You're not. There's fucking like no way to capture.
We were just
everything.
walking in that room. We hadn't even got in there and like spun around yet. And
was it right when we walked in there? I can't remember.
I think it was. Like we were in and out of that room a few times, but
yeah.
And EVPs are also very interesting, obviously, because you can capture that on any recording device.
Some of those are crazy. Like they're so clear, and some of our oldest ones have the best EVPs. Like our oldest videos that we did. You can check out Other Side Research. Link in the description.
Yeah.
That's our ghost hunting.
Pretty much as awesome
channel.
as it is still run by like Ben and Andy, man.
Ben and Andy, yeah.
twin brothers who
They went to the Blue Ghost Tunnel. But I think, I posted a new video recently he gave me, but it was from last year, I think, sometime.
Oh, right on.
But at the Blue Ghost Tunnel. That place is so trippy.
Sick.
There was some weird sound and shit in that video.
Yeah?
Man. Like weirder than even when we were there.
Ooh.
Like loud noises, bangs from the other side of the tunnel and shit. Like fucking weird sounds.
Shit.
I was watching like it seemed to creep them out, and they never get, especially Andy, get creeped out. Like it sounded like someone was in the damn tunnel. Like they thought maybe someone was coming in,
but they didn't.
There was
find
nobody
anyone.
there. No, there was no one there. It was loud.
That's a place too where I don't think somebody would just be down there fucking around. Like it's quite a trek there. There's fucking guarded trails and shit along the way. Like,
yeah. But people still go in there. It's covered in like fucking graffiti.
Oh,
and
I know.
Shit.
No.
So
I don't think it's just a place someone's like, let's just drop by there.
No, yeah, it's not just to go to chill there. You have to go pretty far out into the woods just to get there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But yeah, man, fuck, that was a trippy place.
That was so crazy, that spot, man.
Just the ambience of the tunnel was so strange, and the water flowing in.
The
like,
fact that you're underneath a river.
it just almost constantly started to sound like there was voices around you, but
water constantly dripping and like moving definitely creates
sounds like
that
whispers and
sound.
stuff with the
But
echoing.
There was a few times when you heard some sounds that were like, what the fuck?
There's times where I thought, like, in the moment, I thought, holy shit, like, that sounds so clear, but on camera, it'd be like, not there or minuscule at best. It's like, fuck me. Like, I wish we had, like, the gear we have now. If we had those good mics on.
Yeah, that would have helped.
Bro, those would have sounded amazing.
Yeah. Definitely would have helped.
But, whatever. Yeah, worked with what we had. But damn, I don't know, man. Again, that's another topic where, I think we haven't quite scratched the surface, and there really is no one answer to that one.
Mm-hmm, there's definitely not. Yeah, we don't know dick. That's what we know for sure.
Mm-hmm.
It's so fascinating, though.
I
think everyone wants to know what happens when we die, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if there's like an energy to it or if we actually have some kind of a soul. It's just such a weird thing, and you can never know until you're it.
Exactly,
until it's all gone. I don't know.
That's why I don't think we have the answers, because we can't really just die and then like document that.
But even people who have had like near death experiences stuff always have some crazy shit like that they talk about. So it's just bizarre. Like, what the fuck happens? Man?
I wonder if like right before you die too, your brain might go through some like chemical dump.
I think it does. I think it like
Memory
fires
dump.
off on some kind of crazy level.
A lot of folks have described that whole like experiencing their life again, like
or seeing
key
people that aren't
moments.
there anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so trippy.
So it's like it might be like a memory dump, like just
That's so
who
bizarre.
knows
Like, what
causes,
the fuck's
like,
going on up there?
I
in
know,
our
right?
brains.
Our brains,
It's so
bro.
fucked.
All just chemicals and crazy like firings of like neurons and stuff.
It's fucking bizarre.
It is very bizarre, man. It's bizarre that like we can even have thoughts at all and think and I don't even know, communicate. All that shit's really at the end of the day amazing that it just exists in like nature.
Fuck yeah.
And the different like types of different types of like communications throughout animals and stuff, and like the way they see the world is all so like wildly different. Like fucking watched this whale documentary recently. It was pretty dope. Like fucking Sigourney Weaver voiced it over.
Oh, that's cool.
It was good, like interesting. Like it was done by like Nat Geo, so it was on Disney or whatever. And yeah, it was pretty interesting. Sonar and all that kind of shit.
That
When the
shit's fucked,
whales
man.
dive so deep, it's so dark. Only thing they can see is with sound.
Sound, yeah. That's just so trippy.
And they have to hold their breath down there too. So it's like
That doesn't make sense.
they go
either.
down there to feed and shit. It's so weird.
How long do they stay down again like that? It's like ridiculous.
Damn,
isn't
it's
it?
a long time, yeah. But if they don't get up quick enough, though, they die.
Yeah, that's fucked. You gotta like, imagine every time you had to go eat something, you had to hold your fucking breath, life or death.
I guess it gets to a point when they get so deep, it's so much pressure, their lungs like basically collapse, and then they can just have a zero energy and just sink.
It
Or
probably
you're
happens
like
all the
neutrally
fucking time.
buoyant. I think James Cameron randomly appeared at the end of it and kind of like went over a little bit of the main points throughout the whole documentary, and I think he broke that down where their lungs like I think he said he's experienced it in some of his deep dive subs or
Shit.
deep dive sub. What I don't know how you'd call that. Submersible.
Yeah, some kind
plunges.
of. I guess it's like a little submarine kind of thing.
But yeah, I guess that whales can just like literally just zero energy and just sink into the fucking abyss, man.
That's fucked. When you're just food for something else.
Yeah. And that's another like terrifying thing is like the deep ocean. Like what lurks
We don't
down
even know
there.
what the fuck's all down there yet. Like,
No,
we still
humans have explored more of like space than we've explored the ocean. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, or something crazy like that. At least our own solar system,
like
for sure.
Yeah, like our general area, not like
not space
the grand
in general.
scheme.
Yeah, that's like unlimited. Pretty much.
Yeah. Yeah, space is fucked, bro. The more I keep like having to research it, the more it just keeps blowing my fucking brain to bits.
Yeah, it doesn't even. I can't really even fully comprehend it.
Me neither. I just keep learning new things that are just like, just when I think I won't be like blown away by any fact anymore, like certain things will come up where it's just like, oh my God, I need a minute. But yeah, sorry, I got off track.
No, that's fine, man. We can talk about whatever.
Paranormal shit, right? Yeah, man, I don't know. Like I said, we've experienced some intense shit. Like witnessing my fucking light bulb, like my light switch turn itself on as I was a kid, and the feeling that was there when that happened. And
that's fucked.
The fact that our dog was looking up as if somebody was standing right there.
Like, how do you explain that? Like,
and then just not being able to tell anybody about it for so long because like I'm like, what the fuck did I just experience? Like I was a kid, so I was like blown away by that. I can't just go around and be like, yeah, my light just turned itself on, and like you sound like a crazy.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I would have told you about it or asked. I think
you did eventually, but I'm not sure how soon on we did that.
I'm not sure.
I don't remember honestly that. Like,
I do remember looking around the house like multiple times. I'm like, hey, like Aaron's here, something fucking with me somehow. Like somebody's here.
I remember you telling me at some point that, but I don't remember how long after it was when it happened.
Yeah, I'm not too sure either. It was so long ago.
Yeah. What were you, like 12?
I don't even know. Maybe around there, or maybe a little younger. Definitely before high school, I think. Because like I was home alone, which means like you had to go for school to catch the bus, and I would have just walked, like, because we were so close to school.
Yeah.
And I remember it happened, and I left early that day. Right after that, like I guess that was my very like first introduction to something paranormal that I can remember, and it definitely stuck with me. And once we started getting into it more and exploring it, it was just like
we weren't even getting into it at all yet back then. Like we didn't
way back then.
Hell no. Think about that, like.
Not till after high school, like adulthood.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because we'd have weird little things happen like that. Like like that big table that fucking moved itself. The games that moved themselves.
The one time Cody was here, the fucking whole couch was moved.
Yeah.
And we all fucking talked about that.
Someone ran into it when we were playing fucking hide and seek in the dark.
Or something.
Yeah.
I thought somebody hid back there. Nobody had hid back there.
And it was moved out by like a foot or like a lot or
like
more.
It blocked the way. Because we used to be weird and play hide and seek in the dark.
Yeah, we were young and fucking. That was fun. That was fucking
so fun.
I would do that now.
Me too. I so would, man. I fucking played grounders and shit like last summer. Fun. Hell yeah, man.
Yeah, that would be fucking fun.
But yeah, man, that early introduction was fucked. It was crazy. I don't know.
And nobody's faking that shit. We're fucking kids. Like, why would we do that to ourselves? Like,
yeah,
we're not like it's just I don't know.
And you and I had that experience at the trailer when we were exploring.
I was just gonna bring that up in the fucking tunnel when it came out.
Everything was great, like summer day, like birds are chirping. We went to this like little clearing.
Had we ever been up that way before?
No, we were exploring in the little flat bottom like punt boat or whatever they're called. And we got up this little creek, jumped out the boat. I think I generally know where we were, like ish. Like we were near the trails that are out there. But yeah, we hit this area where we both just came through this clearing and everything, I swear, went dead quiet. And we both stopped.
Out of a tunnel, I think, right?
It was like a little tunnel.
We went through like a little water tunnel or something.
I think so.
Yeah. As soon as we came out of it.
Yeah, okay, so maybe I'm not quite sure where we were then.
We were close to the buildings. We weren't far off of where we normally went.
I thought we were on the main side of the river.
No, we were on the other side.
Are you sure?
We were on the other side, yeah. I remember the buildings. You could kind of see them far in the distance. I'm pretty sure.
I thought you had experiences like that with Matt at one point that you told me about, but I'm pretty sure the time you and I explored was on.
I thought that was
our like home side of the lake.
I thought it was on the other side because we always went to the other side.
Not always. Sometimes.
Usually, like later on,
because when we had the flat bottom boat, we're looking for these creeks to just venture up.
I think we did stop somewhere different.
It was definitely somewhere different, wherever it was on that lake. I can't quite remember, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we did come through a tunnel.
Yeah, or maybe honestly, I could be
I do feel like there was a tunnel.
I could be misremembering too. Maybe it wasn't the same spot, but I remember coming out of the tunnel and it was...
We both stopped at the exact same time, looked at each other, said, like, do you feel that?
And it was daylight. Like, it's not like it was the middle of the night. It wasn't dark. It was just the middle of the woods, which we were always in. So what the fuck was that?
To just make us, like, I don't know what,
and it was
how
dead
to describe
silent,
it.
I remember, too, which was weird. It was, I remember no sound.
Me too. It was like we came out of that, and that clearing had just been a different, like, something else.
Maybe
like
something was just watching us like fucking, like an animal. I don't even know. Like
maybe, man.
And that's what gave us that weird feeling. I don't know.
Could have been.
I don't know, man. It's just,
it was intense, though, for both of us to stop at the same time.
We just left immediately, too.
Yeah, we didn't even say, like, all right, we just turned around and left.
Yeah.
And you and I would have just kept exploring for hours. Like,
yeah, that's what we were doing all the time then.
That was pretty profound. That was a similar feeling to what I felt like when my light turned itself on. Was that I just felt like you're frozen. Like in my head, I'm like, okay, something's gonna happen. Like it just needs to happen. Like right, get it over with, kind of thing.
That's so weird.
And the fucking dog sitting there looking up at someone right beside the light switch, and then literally the switch goes.
Oh man, it gives me the creeps just thinking about that. That's so bizarre.
I just after the light switch turned itself on. It was like a relief for a minute. Like it was like the tension wasn't the same.
I think it's the energy like building up, man, and then it did its thing and it was gone. Bro. Like that's like it. Once it happens, it's gone.
I remember looking in, I'm like, okay, someone is fucking with me. Like crouching down and flick that off. And bro, I looked around the house multiple times,
especially when you're fucking like 5.
And then I just left the house like a half hour than I normally would or something. Just walked around the schoolyard by myself, probably thinking about that because nobody was at school yet. Very bizarro thing to go through when you're like a little kid and don't really have someone to talk. I could have talked to you about it, but I didn't.
We both wouldn't have known fucking what to think about it back then.
That's the thing. I didn't even know what the fuck just happened.
Yeah. Like, that's what I always felt too when any of that happened when we were really young. Like when the shit would move on its fucking own in the bedroom.
Your old room and stuff. The games would be pushed all the way back.
And the weirdest one was the fucking big dragon table that I had because you could see the imprint in the carpet where it was left for like 5-6 years. It never moved. And then it was moved way over.
Yeah. And
reason. No, that's sorry.
I remember going around asking mom and dad too, like, did you guys move this shit?
No one
ask everybody, and they're like, what are you talking about? Like,
I always had my toys moved in that room when I played in there by myself. Even always, just to spots that wasn't where I left it. Just weird, stupid little things. I don't know what it.
I know you used to talk about the games, like
the games were always weird too.
Well, like the games getting pushed all the way back in that. It was pretty deep shelf.
Yeah. The video games were always stacked in a certain way and they would always get like slid around on there. Mm-hmm. Nothing like crazy. Like we didn't get fucking like pushed down the stairs or anything, but just weird shit that we didn't do was happening. So it's like, what is that? What the fuck is that?
Yeah.
That's what made me want to like get into like paranormal investigating.
Yeah,
but I think it's just an unfortunate, like we talked about at the start, where it's such a fucking...
There's so much buffoonery there.
And bullshit that you even say paranormal or ghost hunting and it's just like a joke.
Exactly.
Almost. That's the unfortunate part of it.
I almost just don't want to be a part of it.
Yeah.
In a way.
And I hate that because I do take it so seriously and I do give a shit about it. And it's so stupid that it's such a fucking like a messy, washed up fucking like I don't what do you even call it? Like a subject, I guess.
It's like a joke.
Yeah, it is to most people. But to real people who've had weird shit happen, you get it. Like, because if you don't believe in it, because you've probably never had anything happen to you.
Yeah.
Or you can just like forget about it or like push it out.
Something profound might change that, but just haven't had that happen to them.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's been times where I've been just sitting at my computer desk. I remember the one time, like in my room alone with my headphones on. Or sorry, just my little headphones at the time, not big over the ear ones. And there was a Skittles fucking package on my table and it just started moving.
That's fucked.
Like I could hear it, and I'm like, what the fuck's that sound I'm hearing? Like I took the headphones out, and I could clearly hear it. It's like right in front of me. I looked at it, and it was just like moving around a little bit, and I literally just went like, put my headphones back in, and I'm just like, I literally don't even know how to interact with this. I'm just gonna pretend like I didn't see that.
I forgot about that. Remember you told me about that one?
I just basically just ignored it.
Like, that was a little more recent, wasn't it? Ish than like
a little.
You weren't like 12, but
no, definitely adult. I've had little things like that throughout all my life, but yeah, most notable things on film for us. I think one of the coolest ones was one of our earliest videos when the fucking spirit box said Victor.
That was like the first time we like, not the first time we used the spirit box, but the first crazy thing we got on the spirit. It was so clear.
The fact that the timing was there, and I thought I heard it more than once.
It does get said more than once. You can see it in the video. It says it like. I think twice before the clear one. Like and it's not clear. Like it's like it was trying to say it, and you heard it too because you could see you perk up. Like what the fuck?
I did, yeah.
And then it said it's so fucking clear, man.
Right on cue.
As soon as you said
that's the thing. I get I think some of that stuff can be mistaken as radio, like
yeah, for sure.
But the fact that one happened more than once on command,
what is that?
I don't think that's a radio sweep. Like I think that's one of the instances where the spirit box is like, oh my god. There's definitely times where it happens.
Yeah.
But also the spirit box can be hard, and it's hard to even make out if it's saying anything. But that time was so fucking clear.
I think the times when clear shit happens like that, or multiple words get said, because there's been a few like that. Like, I think Andy got the craziest one.
Yeah, I
that
remember
one
you
voice
showing
that
me.
was clear, and it said like 4 or 5 words in the same voice.
Yeah.
So if it's skipping radio frequencies, how the fuck's it doing that?
Like radio stations.
Or stations, yeah. How the fuck's it saying 4 or 5 words? Like
with the same voice, yeah. Like
that was clear too, really clear. After he said like how did she die or something because someone was killed in that hotel room. It said it came back and burned her.
Oh yeah,
and it was so clear. Like that gave me the fucking chills when I seen that the first time. Like how does that happen? Like
man, yeah,
that is so crazy.
Fuck, dude.
What the fuck was that?
You got something on you?
Fucking Wendigo?
Throat singing, bro.
I wonder if it was Dad burping. Probably having a fucking smoke.
That didn't sound like a burp, homie.
We should fucking lock that fucking door when we're in here. Put the C-clamp on it. What the fuck? Fucking Amazonia?
That sounded like fucking Kaya.
Throat singing. It actually sounded like throat singing. Dude, we're talking about fucking ghosts and shit, bro. Fucking ghosts and shit, bro.
My heart's fucking pumping, dude.
Yeah, what the fuck was that? We just heard some shit. I hope the mics picked that up.
Must have. That was loud, dude.
If we crank them,
it would have heard that.
We're just gonna
take a minute.
Please stand by.
What the fuck, bro? I hope that's someone fucking with us. But like, who is throat singing out here?
In the rain, in the middle, like at night, in our yard. It literally sounded like throat singing. What the
shit,
fuck,
dog,
bro? That's some like ancient shit.
Start talking about this shit, man.
I'm saying, man, I strongly believe that's a thing. When it's like it interests them. It's like they know you're fucking talking about them. And I was just gonna say too, I always had way more experiences here than I ever have anywhere else. Like I've only lived in 2 places. Well, we've lived in more, but we were so young, I don't think we remember anything like that happening.
No.
Like I've had shit happen at my place too, but way more here.
Right.
For sure.
Yeah, the craziest shit's always been here, for sure. Although, like I said, the deodorant flying off the table wasn't here.
Yeah. That place was fucking weird. And the weird coincidence of where we were at the time that we were was fucked. We were in my ex's fucking like parents' house, like where she lived
when they were on vacation.
And it was in her bedroom.
To a place we've never been.
We went into her bedroom, and it like that's when the thing seemed to almost be pissed at us. Like it knew,
dude.
And it said, what did it say? It said something on the spirit box. Get out.
Was it get out?
Yeah, clearly. Yeah, very clearly.
What it was. Fuck. Yeah, that place felt weird.
And it said get out after it hit the fucking deodorant too.
So much weird experiences too there because we were, like I said, we're in a place when no one's there. Like the alarm went off when we walked in.
Yeah, I thought we were gonna get fucking.
So I thought the police were gonna show up.
We had permission to do it. We didn't break in and fucking. And
we had the key, but we didn't have the damn number to.
Yeah.
To turn off the
Luckily,
fucking alarm.
It wasn't active. Like it didn't send the signal anywhere. Because if it did, we would have been fucked.
Oh yeah.
What the fuck was that sound number?
Man, I can't stop. I can't get comfy now.
Yeah, I know. I feel uneasy now, dude.
I have to pee a bit, but I don't want to fucking go out there.
Yep, too. I'm trying to think what, like, if it could have been a neighbor talking to someone else, like 2 people, maybe they're just like carrying on.
Too close to be the fucking neighbor. It could have been the neighbor over there, but
it was pretty loud.
Sounded like
it was close,
right outside the fucking shed, pretty much.
I'm just trying to listen to this if I can hear anything. It's hard because there's all this noise, dude.
Someone could stealth around out there easy.
Oh yeah, someone could be probably standing in here and you wouldn't even know about it. You wouldn't have heard it over all that.
Yeah.
That's fucked. Gotta start keeping a blade back out here again.
Not let it get fucking soaked and rusted. Did you ever fix that one up?
Not yet. I intend on fixing it. If it's fixable now, because I fixed it once already.
It was so bad. Like, it got so bad.
Destroyed.
That'll be an ultimate test. See what you can do.
I can fix it.
Should make a video out of that.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. I thought about that. I've sharpened even these knives. Could
Hell
sit
yeah.
and fucking just talk about them or whatever.
Should. Content. Do some thoughts.
Just on every fucking thing. Just do anything.
Some thoughts on anything, bro. That's kind of a cool thing with some thoughts.
That's
it
what
can go anywhere.
That's kind of why I wanted to call it something like that, because I can do anything on it.
Mm-hmm. I don't know what else to say on that paranormal shit, but
especially now that it's happening.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
And again, now it's gonna look like we're faking it, but tell that to my undies.
That was fucked, man.
Bro. I've never heard really throat singing like that live, like around, like just around, yeah, just around the fucking house. That didn't
sound like anything but throat singing.
Literally.
That couldn't have been a cough or a burp. Like that sounded like someone was throat singing for just a second, and good. Like it sounded good. Respect.
Good.
The ghosts are fucking gonna.
I don't
be here.
Did you sound good?
Start throat singing.
God damn. There's been times I want to come out here with my my drum and mic and Tascam and record. Drumming, singing, record videos of that.
It'd be cool to do with all this kind of shit.
I want to do
it. You could have the task games close to the drum and use these to
do the singing. That's something I'm gonna do.
We still got to do that for that damn video that we made. That one time we went out and made all the sounds and shit. I might just have to make the damn song, and maybe you could always come over and do some more throat singing on it, like additional throat singing.
However you want to do it, yeah. But usually when we're there, we're working on a freaking album.
Yeah, we have too much shit to work on other music too at the moment.
Yeah, that was fucked, man.
And now that we've summoned demonic entities,
let's
fucking move along.
I don't know what else to say about paranormal stuff, dude. That's what I mean. Like, even if something happens to you, like, what do you make of that?
What just happened? Yeah, what the fuck was that?
That sound was bizarre. I really hope these mics picked it up.
I hope we weren't talking over when that happened, because then it's gonna be like mumbo jumbo. You won't hear it well. Which we probably were, but it was clear that I'm hoping we can still.
I feel like it was in a quiet part, but fuck me, I don't know. I'll have to play that back.
Even when we're not looking for fucking answers.
Yeah, they're just waiting for us.
I'm still kind of creeped out by that a little bit. That was fucking weird, man. I've never heard anything like that before.
Very unsettling.
And that was no fucking EVP. That was full on vocal.
Heard it with our ears.
Whatever the fuck did that was loud.
I hope that was a person, but if it was, like, shout out, because that sounded
it sounded sick. Yeah, it sounded like someone straight up throat singing outside.
Weird.
But who's doing that standing out in the fucking cold rain? Throat singing in our backyard.
10 p.m.
In our yard. What the fuck, man?
Yeah, I don't know what else to say about it, man.
I think there's not much else you can say once it fucking happens. We just move right along.
All right.
All right. Next subject I have was, what's like a big scientific breakthrough you think that would have like a profound effect on humanity, I guess, as all in all? Or even talk about some that have already kind of had it.
There'd probably be like a few. One would be like just energy. Like,
I was going to say energy. Yeah.
Like clean, like unlimited energy. Like if we could find, say for example, find a way to like really truly harness like the sun, because how much energy comes from the sun is insane. Like more than enough to power the earth.
Yeah, I think we need to figure that out.
But it's the storing of the energy. I think that's not there yet. Like that, because you can capture it all you want, but you got to put it somewhere.
Yeah.
So like you need giant fucking batteries and stuff for that. So it's not super like efficient yet, I don't think.
It makes sense.
Making batteries takes like some pretty precious materials to do, and there's a lifetime to batteries, and there's those kind of things that are still holding back that sector, I think. So I think that's a big one, energy for sure. Discovering what the fuck dark matter and dark energy is, I think would probably unlock more doors than we can even picture yet. Because Have you heard, do you know what I'm really talking about with that?
Not a lot, honestly.
Okay, I'll try to break it down. I'm not a professional by any means. And
but at least you've probably at least read a little bit about it.
This is the unknown realm of science.
Yeah.
So like actual matter itself takes up like, it's a very small amount of like all the stars, galaxies, planets, moons, asteroids, all that shit can all be measured. And the gravity of all that shit only makes up like, I want to say like 20 or less % of the total gravity of the universe. So it's like some odd like around the 70 to 80 or more % of the gravity in the universe is from an unknown source called either dark energy or dark matter.
What the fuck?
Dark matter, I think, mostly. I think dark energy...
I've definitely heard that before.
I think dark energy is the thing that is causing the universe to accelerate and expand, which, again, is an unseen force that just has gravity, I'm pretty sure, that gets detected. That's my basic understanding of it, and I could have botched it, but basically most of what we can account for isn't even a fraction of what's actually there.
That's fucked. That doesn't even make sense. Like,
so
like it makes sense, but it doesn't make sense.
My brain has always pondered, like, could that be alternate fucking dimensions and shit like that have matter that we can't see, we can't detect it.
Man, that can go back to ghosts and shit, like
exactly.
paranormal shit. Like
that's like the extremes that my brain sometimes explores with those topics.
I think it's interesting for sure to think of the craziest things possible.
Yeah,
like,
but that doesn't mean there's merit to those thoughts. Those could be completely just
an idea.
It's just creative thinking. It doesn't go anywhere. I'm not sharing it with the world. I'm not trying to like.
We're not saying this is definitely what's going on.
This is truth. Like no.
Yeah,
it's just an idea. It's just going down that rabbit hole of what ifs. What is all this shit? But yeah, but dark energy and dark matter,
what the fuck that is,
are both huge unknowns to science. So like I think if they were to somehow be able to crack the code on that one, that would probably unlock some real shit. Who the fuck knows what?
Even knows what they could do with that,
dude. That's what I'm saying.
Fuck.
Those would be my answers on scientific breakthroughs that would probably change the world. I think they're always happening, like too, like you said, like AI, all that kind of stuff is currently happening, and they're already changing the world.
Yeah, definitely.
Most industries are already benefiting from AI. Whether or not that's a good thing to the artists and all that shit that get pushed away because of AI.
The creative part of that is where it gets scary for sure.
Exactly.
It's good. It's got so much good and so much bad too at the same time.
Yeah, 100%.
I think if it's made too accessible to, like in most cases, which it probably already is at this point, really, that's when it can kind of maybe get bad. But
I think there's going to be some serious.
It's already so accessible for most people.
I think that shit's going to change. I think it's the accessibility to AI is going to become very limited or.
You have to pay for it.
Exclusive, yeah.
Yeah, you have to pay for it. There's already definitely some of that.
Oh, lots of that for sure. But yeah, I think there's gonna start to be some more laws and shit that are gonna come into play. It's too much. It's too easy to like deep fake AI and just totally fuck someone's life over.
Yeah,
mimic their voice,
fucked.
mimic their likelihood, mimic their image.
Yeah,
undetectable to the human eye.
Pretty much everything. Yeah, that's fucked.
That kind of shit is where it gets a little hairy.
Yeah.
Or you could just blackmail people and for shit that never happened or whatever. There's just a lot of bad that can be done with that.
Yeah, that's sketch.
That sounds like neighbors chatting. But that don't sound like throat singing. And that throat singing was way closer than that talking too.
Yeah, that sounds like it's farther away. This one.
Do you think that, like, what about breakthroughs for you? Like, what do you think will...
Well, fuck,
change
definitely
that
like
world.
The dark matter, but it's something I wasn't even really that... Like, I knew it was a thing, but
maybe that... yeah, who knows how far away that is, man.
That might never happen.
That's literally not in our lifetime, potentially. Like, that's the unknown of science right now.
Yeah.
One of the big unknowns, I guess, to my understanding. What the
definitely
hell is that
watching
shit?
the AI as it goes through what it's going through is interesting for sure.
But
energy was definitely a big one too, like figuring out something, because eventually we're going to be fucked.
I've had this thought too, where it's like, even if all the people want to say like, oh, climate change is fake, blah, 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 fossil fuels don't do shit, like to the environment, it's fine. Even if that is true, even if fossil fuels don't do shit to the environment, it's still a finite resource. So it's going to run out. Well, that's eventually. Because it's burning dinosaur fucking carcasses in the ground. Like that's what oil and shit is. old ass trees, old ass dinosaurs, and it's finite. So like, what will we do when that runs out? That's what's not a bad idea to explore other options while we still can.
We got to come up with something good. Yeah.
It's the climate thing is a factor too, of course, but like even like I said, even if that's not a factor, just we should probably have some other potential resources like at the ready
for sure, 100%.
Just in case we do run out of oil in fucking a couple hundred years or whatever.
Solar energy, I think, is going to be one of the biggest things. But just got to, like you said, figure it out.
The converting, storing process,
all that kind of stuff. Because there's so much potential there, and it's fucking unlimited. Like, it's just
dude. That thing gives off so much fucking energy.
Yeah, I mean, there's no reason not to figure that out.
Yeah,
I don't know. It's something better needs to be figured out than just burning shit.
I think it will.
Excuse me. Me too.
And I always wonder too if it'll be technology that discovers all this shit.
Man, I wouldn't be surprised, man.
Catching things that humans have missed in like every field, really. They can just explore data like fucking so quickly.
Yeah, in ways that we can't even imagine.
Yeah, it can go over everything that humans have written about a topic in like a matter of probably minutes or less.
I think when that shit keeps getting crazier, it can either make or break us pretty much. It can be the thing that finds like multiple different ways to store it, like or have energy for us, or end up figuring out a way to wipe us out because we're shit.
Yeah, man. I think AI will either elevate or like annihilate us.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Yeah, man. I should write a song called Elevate or Annihilate. That's pretty fucking cool.
That's like a whole album.
Yeah.
Album title.
Right? Fucking keep
or have one of each. Have one to elevate and one to annihilate and have like the songs go. That's drugs. That's our second and third album, man. Idea.
Planning ahead.
Like a fucking concept.
Yeah. Damn, that'd be trippy. Yeah, I rarely go into the writing process with like an idea of like what I'm going to write about. It's kind of like what the music provokes at the end of the day, emotionally. Yeah. That's typically where I pulled it. And then
it would be kind of interesting to try that, but we need to finish doing one before we get into three or whatever.
Yes, sir.
Excuse me. I swallowed weird there.
Oh, that's not good.
Fucking hell. Fuck. Pardon me.
Yeah, that's exciting. Getting into more writing, that'll be fun. Even jamming tonight, fuck me, dude. The fact that first one didn't record. That hurts.
We should set these up sometime and just try to record them into the laptop or something, just to see put one near the drums, put one near the amp, just to see how it sounds. It might sound fucking amazing. It's a simple way.
It'd be better than
it's set up just like this. We don't need a camera.
Should try that sometime.
And it would work. We don't.
And you can see it recording. See if there's problems.
The fuck in too. It's don't have to worry about a battery dying or the car didn't register. You can see it working.
We should do that sometime, man.
That'd be an interesting way to do. Definitely try that.
Fucking A, man. I'll be down. Because you usually use like FL too. Like you could use FL to run your guitar sounds and shit, right?
Yeah, you can do that. Yeah, yeah. I could just record right from there. Even really, it should work.
Yeah,
I think that would work.
Fuck me. I wish we could try that like now. Maybe next time we jam, we'll have to consider that.
Next time we jam, we should set up multiple mics through the big box plus my guitar or something. That should all work.
Could, yeah, if you really want, but
just even like 2 or 3 mics.
Even
near
just the
drum.
basic idea is all you need.
If you put one near the kick or something, and then like have something up higher, and just even 2 or 3 mics. You don't even have to mic the whole kit.
Yeah,
have one of these near it.
True.
One near the ground, like the kick or something. And then just one near an amp. Or you could just record right into FL, actually, if I was playing through it. And you wouldn't even have to worry about that.
Oh, that was really fucking fun jamming today, though. Like, those jams felt really, like, they felt like some of the best jams we've done in a while. Like,
the first one sounded so fucking good, and it felt really good.
Oh, man. We went everywhere, too. We went, like...
Some of the riffs were fucking cool, too. Like, everything was perfect.
I feel like the drum beats were really tight with the guitar, and everything was fucking great, bro. And your stupid Tascam needs to go in the garbage.
I don't think it worked. I'll check it to see, but I'm pretty sure when I tried to like just look at the file, it just said corrupt. It didn't even show numbers or like how long it was or nothing. It said 00 all across the board. You love to see it.
That hurts, bro.
You love to see it.
That hurts.
It does fucking hurt.
Shit, yeah. You were talking about breakthroughs too. And I think the AI stuff, it's going to bleed into video games. So, like, every fucking character will be AI, bro.
Yeah.
Will be an actual entity in the game. Like,
it's already, modders have done that.
I know, I've seen it, man. I've seen it too, where like they'll have full on conversations with like Chat GPT,
and
AIs.
A lot of time they're so random, but it's interesting because it
works though. Like
it does.
It usually works well with what they're talking about, what they're asking.
Yeah, because the fucking shit knows everything about the game and shit, just like AI can do. It knows everything about what it's doing. Like,
and it can even be programmed to like be a certain character in a certain time period, or
think a certain way, or like that kind of shit.
Like, oh, you're a bard from fucking this era. Like,
yeah, it's just crazy.
Behave as so, and it will. Oops.
Next time we're
as long as it don't kill us, it'll do us good.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, yeah, I know you're right. Next time we chill at my place, we'll fuck around with Stable Diffusion because we still haven't done that yet.
Oh yeah, no, I haven't seen like shit about that.
It's basically like the one we were using before. It's just a fucking unlimited. You just use it as much as you want.
Some really cool shit came out of that, man. Fuck me.
And what's cool with this one, and I haven't tried it yet because I wanted to do it together. We could take like the one that we really liked with like that weird clown one, and you can put it in that one, with like you can feed it an image, and then like you can have it manipulate it by how much you want it to manipulate, add more prompts.
That'd be interesting,
and just play around with it even more, and probably make it look even better. Honestly,
that'd be interesting. Because if we do really want to go with that as our fucking album cover,
like that as an album. It's cool.
I think are we gonna get on that like we originally talked about?
What?
My original concept for like an album cover was like both of us doing like some stupid selfie in front of a destructed world in the background.
Kind of like that, but just put us into that like image. Yeah, we could do that even. A little Photoshop work easily would do that. Have that as like the background image, and then we could be.
That'd be an interesting fucking album cover, I think, bro.
Something like that would be cool. Everything's just fucked up in the background.
It kind of speaks a lot too, because like I feel like that is the way the world is sometimes. Everybody's just like da 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 da, while like shit is collapsing around us,
all around us. Yeah. I like that idea.
I'm trying to like think if that really fits into the album and the songs. I don't know.
We'll see. That's definitely not the final thing.
Exactly.
We can come up with some shit, and who knows? We might end up creating something completely new that using that like.
That could even be a single like piece of artwork.
Yeah.
Or
if we put multiple, like put the singles out and just have different art on all.
Because we should definitely put out 1 or 2 singles before we drop everything.
Yeah,
it's usually the proper way to do things. But we're gonna have all our ducks in a row before we do that. We'll get there. We're slowly but surely getting there, man. It's definitely getting done this year.
Yeah. I don't want to take 10,000 years. Once we pick through the shit, mix it decent. That's it. We're done.
Once we get it sounding consistent, like with each other,
good. Like, yeah, we don't want to put out shit, obviously, or rush it. But I also don't want to spend 50, 60 fucking hours on every single song.
No,
because we're not.
We already have done more than that on every song.
Yeah, we've put fucking probably 1,000 into fucking most of these fucking.
And we've
songs.
re-recorded and mixed and mastered and tuned,
it's just too
and
much
tweaked
for the amount of people that are probably gonna hear this shit. Listen to the fucking quality of Gojira shit. Like, come on.
Yeah, it's not worth putting too much into
we don't need to
when
put
it's our first release, man.
No, fuck no.
We're gonna get it sounding good and get it out there.
That's fucking it, yeah.
It's been too long already, man.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Move along.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we'll have to figure out art for 2 or 3 different things if we're gonna do a couple singles.
Yeah, and try to think. I need to still sit down and name everything. I want to get all the songs in a state where they're near done. Like I want to just have a demo of each one, and then I'll sit down and just focus on naming them and naming the whole album. It's exciting and nerve-wracking and all that good shit.
That's where I think art, using AI for art's kind of cool too. If you're not someone who's a crazy artist, it's good and bad.
But we're also going to get a lot of hate on it
because
people are going to say like, "Why didn't you hire a fucking?"
Well, that's what's cool is we could even create an image and then have someone like put their spin on it.
That's true.
Or like, work with someone else to do something like that or something. Like,
that's true.
Here's an idea at least or a starting point.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that.
That's true.
Because I might be able to come up with the coolest thing in my mind, but I can't fucking put it down onto like paper, which I wish I fucking could, but
me too.
I can't. So that's where I think AI is so cool. But people who can do that, I completely understand why it's fucked up.
Yeah,
and everyone should go to them instead.
It's going to be just like us, man. Music, like
eventually
AI is going to be able to do what we do and better. And blah blah blah.
There's some that can like write full on songs unlimited over and over again. Like it's fucked.
I will say it's not like quite human quality yet.
Not yet,
but it'll get there.
Yeah, I remember listening to the one. I can't remember if I showed it. I don't think I ever finally actually showed you it. I have to find it. but where the guy programmed a thing to just write like metal songs over and over.
Oh,
again.
you told me about that. You never did show me. I don't think.
No, I didn't show you, but it did it, and it was not bad. Like it was like you said, it's not quite like perfect yet, but it's like this is concerning because it's
already there.
It's doing it all in the moment live. Like
exactly.
It's making a song after a song like instantly.
And this is like generation 1 of it.
Yeah,
what's going to be generation 10?
This guy just made this shit quickly. Taught it like, here's what drum makes. Here's what all the shit my guitar can make. Go pretty much, and it just did it. It's fucked.
I mean, it's the same deal when I think about even making videos. It's getting to the point now where you can prompt AI to write full fucking videos.
That's the next thing.
With voice, with video, all that kind of shit.
That's the next
with certain
thing.
accents. You can say like a female British accent, voice it over in that accent, and it will.
That's fucked.
And you can generate everything with AI. And it's just like, so like it's gonna get to the point where like are humans gonna be still creating things in like 10, 15 years?
Though I think there will be
I
a
hope
point,
so.
a point when just as many computers are making the shit as people, and then eventually it's just going to be just computers.
I wonder if it'll be like separate things. It's like this is like the human-made genre. This is the AI genre.
Yeah, we need a whole separate
because
one
there's
for
still
AI.
like relatability to humans. Like humans are always going to relate to each other, and they're probably always going to relate to that music. But like, will the AI ever be able to quite replicate that? Probably.
We'll see, man.
Yeah, exactly. I hope humans don't lose their creativity, man. Like, I'll die if we do, bro. I need that shit.
Well, we don't have to. At least I think we're lucky enough. I think it's going to be in like 200 or 300 years when it's like beyond.
You think it'll be that long, eh?
Well, when it's like people aren't creating anymore, or like that kind of like extreme levels, maybe
where humans have just wall-e'd and
like yeah,
step
a
back.
1,000 years where you just sit there and you don't have to do anything. You're like you're a battery, like the Matrix or some shit.
I need to watch all those.
Have you watched any of them?
Well, I think I've seen one.
Oh, I was going to say I shouldn't say anything then if you've never watched
I think
them.
I've seen the first one.
Then you kind of understand what I'm saying. I say.
It was a long time ago. I would have if I ever need to. I need to rewatch
so
them all.
drugs. If you get that shit working, we'll fucking watch some movies, man.
It's working. You just get it. Bring anything on your laptop, man. We'll watch it.
Yeah, I'll start bringing you
a hard drive or a
list. Or like, I won't even bring a list. I'll bring the movies and we'll just watch one. I'll pick it and we'll watch it.
We'll hook the Bluetooth speaker up to it so it's good audio and everything.
Or even our headphones.
True.
Can probably sync the headphones to it. Or can you?
I don't know if two devices will go at once though.
But
unless a splitter, maybe.
Isn't it like HDMI or something? So you could just use the laptop, and then it would be the video, and you can plug in headphones to the laptop. That'd be the way to do it.
That would be.
I think it would be cool to watch the shit and immediately do a fucking podcast after. Just to see what the fuck you think of what we watched.
It would.
Because it'd be cool to rack your brain with different genres and shit too.
No, there's a lot of potential there, man.
Fuck yeah. Because you're a rare person who hasn't seen
most things.
Most movies.
Most shows, movies, most of anything.
Yeah, we gotta watch some movies.
Yeah, buddy.
Next weekend, I'll bring something.
All right, yeah, we can bring that projector out anytime.
I think we're probably going to start with a fucked up horror movie first.
You're going to choose like Hereditary or something?
That's the one I've had for a while, bro.
Why? Why that
I've had that one for a while because it's such a crazy good horror movie. I think you'd like it. It's so not your like typical cheese horror movie. It's fucked up. It's disturbing. Like it's and the acting in it is so good. Like the female lead in it, her acting was. I've just never seen anything like that.
I'm gonna
before.
watch it out here. It's gonna be fucking creepy.
We're gonna hear throat singing and shit in the distance. Listen to
locking that door.
Yo, yeah. You don't want to lock that.
Give me some weapons.
Yeah.
Oh. Got the leather farting out here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
that'll be cool. I'm excited about that.
Hell yeah, bro. Me too.
That's dope.
Yeah, it's just I love chilling out here too, man.
It's so chill. I think about out here sometimes when I'm at home.
I'm so grateful. Like, even when I'm out here like by myself, sometimes I'll just sit here and just like
it's so cool
listen
to have
to music
spot.
Or just like watch a podcast or just like take my time getting set up like to do my videos and stuff. Like usually when I'm setting up, I'll throw on a podcast or whatever and just take my time.
Yeah, fuck
and just enjoy the space.
It's like having your own little office, man.
Oh yeah. I just wish it were a little more private in the sense where sometimes I can hear the neighbors. Like,
yeah,
there's times where I'm talking and I'm like, anybody around here could hear me. I was like, I don't really care at the end of the day. It's just, I hope that doesn't disturb the audio and like picking up random voices and throat singing or whatever the fuck's going on around here.
Well, that's where if you use that box thing around your thing, it's going to help a lot too. Plus these mics are pretty good at not picking up a ton of background noise, really. They do work quite well at that.
Pretty good. But this
this
room is
today.
bad.
Yeah, we're sitting in a metal fucking shed.
This room is bad for audio. Sometimes I swear the traffic is louder in here than it is from standing outside of it.
That's what I heard earlier.
Because it's like
hear
echoing
the fucking highway or something. Like, what the fuck?
It's echoing the sound and shit. Check that.
Everything's still good there, bud?
Yeah, buddy.
Looks okay.
Yeah, buddy.
Good.
Oh yeah, we were talking about like world-changing tech and stuff,
yeah.
or science and stuff. Yeah,
I think we definitely got some of that there for sure.
I think we went there.
But sorry, what you were going to say something else there? What?
I don't think I was.
Oh, I thought you were.
I'm all out of booze.
Oh, you want some booze?
Maybe. Only one more.
I
can feel that.
The 8%, bro.
I feel it.
They're fucking. I feel it even.
I feel that a little bit in my head.
Stronger than the fucking beer I usually drink.
Jesus H.
It's not bad once you sip on it more. It's pretty smooth.
4 or 5 sips into it, I actually started enjoying it.
It's pretty good. Yeah, that first it hits you at first
because you're expecting fucking Orange Crush.
Yeah, and it's not.
It's definitely not that, which is good though. I don't want to be like racked with sugar and stuff.
It's good, and colder would be even better. We drank them not cold.
I think cold would be nice. Oh, I drink that scotch. Fuck.
Juicy ass. That's what it's called.
That's so gross.
That's what it's gonna do to you.
Literally, every time you give me these beers, man, I wake up the next day, my stomach is fucking shot.
Fucking Erpener. Oh, it's a blonde.
Isn't that like 10?
7.
Oh.
Aged naturally for 50 days. Imported from where? Where
Definitely
are we?
smoother when it's cold. I need to.
That one's quite smooth. I like the juicy ass one. It's smoother even than headstock. It's less bitter.
Yeah, that is much smoother than I remember.
Yeah, the headstock's definitely more bitter.
You can see what that's about there, buddy.
I'm trying to see where it's from. Most of it's not Anglais.
No?
Sladkovokova.
Oh, didn't you say it's like Slav or
some kind of Slavic or something? Yeah.
Yeah, right there. Exceptional Slavic strong beer.
Okay, so Slavic. Where is that? Like, what is?
I forget, but I'm pretty sure we have some of that shit in our fucking our DNA, bro.
Really?
Yeah.
Like
I could be wrong.
What is that? Like, it's just called Slavic, I guess. I
forget.
Or would that be?
I'd have to sign in and
Don't quote me at all with any
map.
kind of geography stuff.
Me too, dude. I'm so bad. I'd have to sit and look at the map.
Let's see.
I could even be wrong. But yeah, I remember.
The fucking tab's weird on it.
Yeah.
It's weird size. It's shaped differently than. Seems small. Let's see what we've got. It smells like beer.
Shocker.
Oh, it's weird. I've had blonde beers before that are weird, especially a strong blonde.
Drive that into you. All right, what do you want to talk
try
about?
A sip of that?
No. I'm curious, but I
just have a little sip.
For what reason? I don't like it.
Just to see what you think of it. It's weird.
It's gross.
That one's not great.
Smells like beer, like what you'd expect.
Yeah,
scotchy.
Blonde beer definitely tastes different. It's not as bitter. Well, it's a different kind of bitter than IPAs. You don't have the grapefruity, but it's like a dark malty. I wonder if it is dark actually. I bet you it is kind of dark.
It has that bit of that flavor, like those dark ales.
But blonde beers have a weirder dark taste than dark beer. Dark beer always has like dark chocolate and coffee and caramel and that kind of shit. As bitter and weird as that is,
I don't like beer, bro. You got me out here drinking this
juicy
fucking ass.
I do. I like beer.
I don't.
I'm just gonna hold on to that. It's cold though. That's cold. It's nice and cold now, which makes it so much better.
Yeah, that is nice and cold.
All right, so I guess this next subject kind of ties into the last one a little bit in a way. But do you think everyone should have like full access to like the internet? And I guess in a way, AI that's now becoming kind of a whole part of that, as it's slowly being unveiled into more and more shit, like the phones and stuff now coming out with that shit. AI is like being implemented into more and more things.
So you're saying, do I think people should have access to that? Like,
well, should I guess not just should all people have it, but maybe like should like young children have it? Like, and when should they have it? That kind of stuff.
Yeah,
what do you
probably
think
not
about that?
Children, man, because
they do now.
Just the thought of like unlimited access to the internet alone.
Sorry, excuse me. Sorry, just one.
Just one.
Sorry about that. Yeah, sorry, man. Fuck.
That's all right. No, just the thought of like unfiltered access to the internet alone to like young kids is scary because like the internet can be terrifying, bro. You can find like the most disturbing things on the internet.
I couldn't even imagine what that would have been like when like we were kids and having unlimited like information and knowledge. Like,
yeah. I don't even think people quite realized it like early on, like the capability of it, like what was really on there. Like people who didn't use it wouldn't know what the fuck it's about, you know?
Yeah, no,
They're on there playing games or like whatever, looking up shit.
Yeah, well, it's just easier and easier to access now too than it used to be, which is
the fact that you see really young kids with phones and shit at all now is scary.
I see kids that are so small they can barely hold
like
on
babies.
to the fucking phone. Yeah, they're like 3 or younger. It's like 2.
That's pretty scary.
But that's the thing. There's apps and stuff made for them, like for like really young children. Like, so it's like, is that okay? I don't.
It might be because like it might be like suited for their brain specifically. But is that screen time itself okay to the natural human brain?
And I think getting them into like holding on to a damn device so young is not good as you keep growing because
they're gonna become addicted to it early on.
We're already so addicted to it. Like this whole generation, the last or even older generations are mad addicted. to it. Oh yeah,
bro. Like if you have a smart device, you're kind of addicted to it. Like
you are. You can't not be. The first thing you're always like is, "Where's my phone?" or "Did I leave my phone?" Even before your fucking keys.
Yeah, you
usually,
check for all that shit, bro.
It's the phone first all the time, man. It's fucking insane.
That shit's become such a part of us already. I don't know. I think it's good that people have access to it, but young kids and stuff, like there should definitely be more like there should be specific like versions released for kids almost. Like what we would have when we were kids were like the like fucking leapfrog toys or something. There should be like fucking AIs and shit directed for kids or certain,
for like specific like learning and stuff.
Yeah,
and dude, there probably will be eventually.
There could be tons of good there.
Yeah, that's.
But the fact that it like I said, unlimited access to the internet alone is scary.
I think that's a big part is parenting. Like there is a lot of restrictions of you can put on devices. And shit.
But do most people do that?
I don't know.
When they buy their kid the iPhone fucking 14 or whatever
doubt it,
at 5 years old?
I doubt it, man. I would hope that they would be smart enough to do that.
But like, I don't know, man. Even just the apps in there alone, the stuff you think's innocent, like TikTok or something the kids are watching, like that shit's scary, bro.
That's just like a mind melting fucking place to just get lost. It's just not good. It's such a distraction.
It can be very like toxic in a lot of ways, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know. So I think it just boils down to that. Like there should be some type of like age where you hit where you can like have like unfiltered access to the web. I don't know what age that should be. I don't know if that's something that's morally right, but it seems like children shouldn't have access to like people killing each other online or like torturing or like doing the most shit, just the most horrendous shit.
Yeah, most of the internet doesn't need to be available to young kids. Yeah, there's no need for it.
Yeah, let them be kids. Like they don't need to be poisoned with reality at that age.
Yeah, that's the scary part, I think. And I think that's just gonna warp minds more quicker even,
and desensitize people to shit that's actually happening in the world,
which warps them more and makes them more fucked up.
Severe shit happens in the world, people are like, oh my god, for like 3 days, and then it's like it's gone. You'll never hear anybody talk about that again.
Yeah, most of the time
shit blows over so fast, and it's just part of that whole social media. It's like what's trending, what's big. It's like the next thing comes up and the last thing gets forgotten. So some severe shit that just happened like a year ago, like it's unknown now.
Yeah.
That's just the way it moves and flows. And whether that's good or not.
Yeah, we live in a fucking psychotic world right now, man.
Yeah, man. I think humans aren't ready for technology. It's not natural for us to be able to do all this shit. It's not natural to be able to go on your little device and look up anything your mind can fucking imagine and find it. Find somebody else in the world who's probably had that thought, done that. Fuck, who knows what, man. That shit is scary. But the unlimited knowledge like of the internet is also a good thing to have available to people. Yeah. So like it should become a filter for like bullshit. Like if there's like an uncertainty, if someone has a question, like I don't know if that's real or not, like just look it up. It's easy to look shit up. AI makes that shit easier than ever.
Yeah, even easier.
So it's like, I don't know. There's good and bad, man. It's like everything in the world. It's probably a bit of what's the word I'm looking for? Moderation. Like using this technology in moderation, not becoming like encompassed by it, not just like sinking all your time and energy into it. there should be a balance. Like you should still definitely be in reality.
Oh yeah, 100%. Especially with kids, like we were saying, man. That's that's up
crazy.
to the parents. That's up to fucking parents to make that right decision.
Yeah, I'm super grateful we grew up in the time we did, where technology was not quite booming yet, so we still had like many years of undistracted, just like exploring nature. And
because it would have been so different, man, if we had all that in front of us.
it would have. Life was already hard enough.
Even the tech
all
we
that.
did have in front of us, like video games and stuff, we put a lot of time into that. Imagine if it was 10 times crazier.
Like we talked about this before. If we showed our past selves the games,
The shit that's out now,
oh my
you'd
god,
be fucking mind blown.
we wouldn't believe it, bro.
Yeah,
I'd be like our dreams come true
yeah, pretty much, yeah.
for what gaming and stuff could be.
Like VR, that kind of shit. When we were like kids, like imagine that. Like if you could like be right in the world, now you fucking can.
Couldn't even imagine it back then. Now it's real and like it's gonna be indistinguishable from reality eventually.
Mm-hmm.
That's scary. That's the shit where it's like you're just gonna rather live in that than reality, you know?
Yeah, most
Especially
of the time,
if you can like
reality shit.
hook up to like a feeding tube and like basically just be there and be idle and like be in this reality. Like fuck me, I bet you a lot of people would choose that fucking.
That's
game.
the Matrix.
Yeah, man.
That's the Matrix.
I bet you a lot of people would choose that.
The Matrix is that you're fed a reality.
Well, he didn't know that at first, though, did he?
Well, no, but see the thing is, so every single human is born and hooked straight into this fake reality, and that's what we're living right now. So so what the Matrix is we're actually our real bodies are plugged into things powering robots, which have taken over the real world, and we're just an energy source. And in your brain that you're plugged into, we're living this reality. We're just on Earth. But if you can, there's certain people somehow
get out of that.
who can disconnect you and free you from that. And that's where they're like fighting the robots and shit. That's the real world. Yeah.
Man, that's like some simulation theory shit. And
fuck yeah, dude. The Matrix is on coke.
There's some real merit to that simulation theory shit, bro.
It's scary to start thinking about that.
Because like top scientists can't even argue against it and stuff. And I heard some stuff recently too where I don't even know it well enough to try to explain it, but like it made me think even more. Like I wouldn't be surprised if everything was just a simulation.
Yeah, I've looked a little tiny bit into that kind of shit too, but not too much. Yeah, because it's just like your brain's like.
I know, it's like you don't want to believe that, but also there's coincidences and stuff that happen. Even the shit we've just experienced tonight with the whole we're talking about God and the rain got stronger. We're talking about ghosts and we hear fucking throat singing. The coincidences that happen in life, it's like I wouldn't be surprised if this is just a simulation. Somebody's just like, let's throw this shit at them and
see what the fuck happens.
Laugh at this fucking sim while they go through this and go, oh my God, what was that? And we're just fucking it's being watched by some fat kid in his room or some shit in a game.
That would be really fucked.
Yeah, bro.
But who knows, man?
But there's some serious evidence for fucking simulation theory. Not which, like, evidence that I could sit here and cite right now. I'm not on that level.
No,
but I know there's top people in the world who believe in that kind of shit. Elon Musk and shit like that has spoke a little, I think, on that. And
that's drugs.
it's hard to argue against it when you really get down to the math of, like, the universe. That's when shit starts getting scary. Yeah. I saw this video.
That's probably why I don't think about it too much. Yeah, it's just too fucked.
Can't wrap your head around it. But I love those types of reality checks.
Mm-hmm.
Because it makes you realize your insignificance and stuff. And and makes your time here more valuable personally. So it's like I'm literally a blip in this reality. It's like I better get going like while I'm here.
Yeah, I definitely already think that. Like we're just like we're dust pretty much.
Yeah. We're like less than a particle.
The universal scale of shit, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We're smaller than dust.
And our lives are such a small time scale.
Yeah.
It's like a fucking flash in the
flies,
wind, man.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Seems like days.
But that makes me feel like our time here is more valuable, and it makes me excited to get shit done and excited to see what's ahead. And I don't know, man. Just being mind blown by the universe constantly gives me those reality checks and
fuck yeah,
keeps me like humble and grounded.
It's a good way to think.
I don't know. It feels. I don't even know how to explain it. It's pretty great. But also, if everything was a simulation, like. Part of me would think that we're just like AIs, where we partly are like independent, free-thinking things, just in this pre-programmed world or something, you know? Because like, it kind of feels like we have free thought. Like right now, I could grab like that knife and go out and fucking slay whoever I wanted in the street.
Yeah.
But there's morals and stuff there holding me back from doing that. and like society expectations and good things like laws. Like people shouldn't be able to slay each other is a good thing.
No, yeah, probably not. Yeah.
I don't know. So that it makes me feel like there's free thinking in the world, but whether we can act on it, like I'm pretty sure there's also scientists who have said like humans have no free will and free thinking. Like everything is basically predetermined. We just live this like pattern and cycle.
It's very different, I think, depending on where you're born and where you live in the world too. That's completely different.
For sure. There's so much complexity to humans and stuff and reality and life. Like
and how different it is all over the world, man.
These kinds of things are just what makes me excited to be alive as I get older. And I don't know, man. Like I said, just constantly being blown away by reality is just like keeping me excited to like keep learning and keep exploring, I don't know.
I think too that that's also something I think you would enjoy if you were traveling a little bit. Going somewhere different where everything is different and laws are different and everyone is different.
I think so too. Interacting with cultures who are completely different.
It's trippy as fuck. Just because it's like going to another planet in a way almost. That's what it feels like.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy.
I feel like it would blow me away, but I've kind of traveled, but never to a whole different culture.
Yeah, it definitely changes your perspective. Big time. When you see how people like live and shit in some places that are like mad poor and stuff.
It makes you more grateful and yeah, man. You realize like, damn, we don't got it that bad over there.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. And it does change. It makes you, it puts your perspective completely different and more appreciative for sure.
It's tough out here, but it's not as tough as it can be.
Oh yeah, it can be way fucking worse, man.
Even just being homeless in these parts, like I think about that often. Like a few weeks ago when we had that minus 20 fucking 28
it was
weather.
Fucking like you couldn't even go outside for more than like a minute.
Every time it gets that cold, I'm like, what are the homeless people doing right now? Like, what are you doing if you don't got
shelters usually and stuff? Because I think when it's that cold, you gotta go in.
I hope
you have to go inside, or
you like every year. I'm pretty sure people die from
sure.
that. Like homeless people die in the cold. Yeah,
when it's fucking minus 30 Celsius outside,
I'm pretty sure it's fairly common.
Oh fuck yeah! It got even colder, I think. Than no, it might not have got colder than minus 30.
It was like near there, minus 26, minus 28.
It was fucking cold, like really stupid cold.
Made me want to get in the water.
We got to do that, man.
Dude, I went for a walk and the one day it was like minus probably 20 around there. And fuck me, I saw the water, all the ice. Got to this part, like me and Jana took the dog for a walk. Like fuck, I'm like that'd be a good spot to get in. I'm like,
should got in that water, bro.
But we were far from the car.
Next weekend, let's just do it. When we come pick me up, we'll just go somewhere, bring shorts and a towel. We'll go somewhere we can get in and out quickly, and we'll come right back here. The water's been calling
me lately, bro.
Let's do it. I'm down. Let's just do it. Next time we chill, bring shorts and a towel when you come pick me up, and we'll go straight somewhere we can get in and out quick, like Apps Mill or something, like right at that bridge. Because now it's been warmer too, so it should even be a bit better, I would think.
Who knows what it'll be like next week? I'm pretty sure it's supposed to get colder.
Well, that's good. We want it to be cold when we're doing this.
Right.
So let's fucking do it next weekend.
Just a quick one.
Done. Like, we're doing it.
I'm just trying to think of the best places to go. Possibly Wilkes Dam.
Wilkes Dam would be pretty good, I think.
Because like the car is like 100 steps away kind of thing. Like,
yeah. Well, we could even go there.
Or Apps Mill, but it's a bit further out. And you got to park kind of sketchy.
Yeah. But you'd be so in and out quick that I don't even think you'd have to worry too much about it. We wouldn't be there for long.
Especially if you rolled up with your shorts ready. Like
that's what we would do. We would pull up, have your shorts on under your pants, and just get in and be done with it because you're not going to be in the water for a long time.
Almost keep the car running.
Yeah, you could. I want to do it too. I want to do it.
It's been calling me lately.
I need to do it. Like,
me too, man.
Let's do it.
I would like that. What are we talking about again? Forget the topic here.
Internet and stuff, but it's. I like when we go off on tangents.
Me too,
just because then it's natural.
It was me too. I don't mean to get away.
We don't have to stay on a topic. Those are just there when we run out of shit to talk about. We go back to that. That's mainly the point of the topics.
Right.
Everything's. This kind of ties in. We kind of almost we talked. This is the last one now. Yeah. So we'll see what the fuck we want to do after that. But yeah, parenting. In the modern age. So I guess we kind of almost talked about that in the last one a little bit with like filtering your kids with the fucking tech and everything like that. But
it's unavoidable now.
Yeah.
Kids are going to crave that so young because that's what's normal, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Parents, as unorthodox as it is, like I have no desire to parent, to be a parent. Don't have kids. Don't plan on having kids. Like don't have the...
Definitely coming at this from an outside perspective of people without children.
Yeah, where most people want to have kids or have kids in the world. That's the normal thing to do, I feel like. But yeah, there's so many reasons why I don't want kids.
Yeah.
Part of it is like the kind of the climate, not the climate physically with the weather and shit, but the climate of the world in general. With the way everything is just scary to me. And the thought of having a kid and sending them away to school like unsupervised is terrifying.
That'd be fucked. Imagine even like the love you have for your pet. Imagine just having to send it off with other pets. And for like 8 hours or something, and it's gone, and you're just hoping they come back okay.
Exactly.
And you're depending on other fucking animals to make sure that everything's okay.
And they're not really telling you all the shit that happened there when they were gone. Like, could have been horrific shit, and kids want to repress that and not tell their parents when bad shit happens to them. And it's like,
I couldn't even do that with my fucking cat.
I know,
I wouldn't do that. So why the fuck would I want to do that with a child? I'd be like, fuck that. I'm just going to teach you here by myself.
It's terrifying, man. Makes you want to have like be wild and have a kid and just teach it like nature.
Fucking Tarzan.
Pretend there's no other humans. Yeah, but that's really bad too, though. That's not right. But I don't want kids for like I said, so many reasons. And like, as bad as it is to say, like I have too many other things that I want to focus on that I feel like I wouldn't be able to pour my whole like being into being a parent, which is what you're supposed to, what you should do. You're gonna have kids, you should be ready to pour everything into that. But I'm not ready for. I don't want.
No, I don't want to do that. Fuck that.
I got too much shit to do. Like, that sounds fucked, but that's like my outlook on it.
No, I agree, man. But people should think more like that. I think too many people are having fucking kids just because it's what people are doing, instead of focusing on maybe what you really, really want at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to just go out and shit kids out, and just do that. Right? Like some people, if that's what you really want, that's amazing. Do it. You should do that. If it makes you happy, amazing.
I feel like that is what a lot of people want.
True.
But a lot of people get caught up in that with somebody they may not want to do it with, you know?
Or
and
just
things
getting caught up in that whole thing because it's rooted in everything to fucking recreate. Like, and to
literally
produce.
It's in our like brains, like naturally, like tell us, but you better recreate.
You don't have to just give in to that. Like if you're like someone who wants to like us, like
pursue some type of
an artist or something, if that's really what you want to do and put so much of your time into that, you don't have to have kids because everyone else is doing it.
Yeah.
That kind of stuff.
100%.
Like it's...
But then there's arguments for having kids too, is like world population decline and stuff is actually, I'm pretty sure, somewhat of a real threat, like in certain parts of the world. Like birth rates are less than death rates kind of thing.
Mm.
So like there's predictions the population might crash in like some period of time. I don't exactly know what, but there's parts of the world where that seems to be a bit of a threat. But I'm not sure if we're one of them.
I would doubt it. We need less fucking people anyways. The world's overpopulated.
There's a lot of people.
Yeah, I think we need a couple less.
I don't know. There's a lot of people just packed in.
That's the stupid thing, man.
Tight.
We're so fucking packed in some places, like fucking Toronto. Then you go up north and there's like one person every 8 million fucking miles. What the fuck are we doing? Why the fuck don't we spread out a little bit?
There's a weird, like...
Especially after fucking COVID. Why the fuck did we all spread out a little bit?
Well, because it's hard, bro. When everything you depend on, all the groceries and all the work and business and all that shit that we rely on is so...
But there's some people who could. If you're just like a single person living... Like if you have no family or anything, like... Spread out.
Just go live in the woods.
It's probably cheaper too.
I want to go live in the woods.
I mean, I would too.
Can't afford to fucking do that though.
Yeah. Because it costs more to live in the fucking woods than it does here.
Yeah, like the startup fees and shit to try and get like an actual off the grid thing going is like...
Not even off the... I don't even give a fuck if I'm still on it. Just
I want to be on the grid.
Put me farther from the center of the grid, I guess.
Right. That's what I want to, man.
That's where I'd go if I just could move anywhere. I'd be on a fucking island or something like up north.
We just need to save, bro, and all, like...
Well, if you want to buy an island up north, we got to be saving until we're dead.
Not necessarily, bro. You'd be surprised.
To buy an island?
Not necessarily a whole island, but a decent sized piece of property. Yeah. Somewhere where you could build like fucking 2-3 plus houses. Like, man, just get.
But to try to like build like multiple houses on like anywhere, like in this fucking province and stuff, it's gonna cost you like millions to do.
Well, yeah, you might leave the province, bro.
Oh yeah, at least. It's stupid.
Mm-hmm. But it becomes drastically more affordable when you do such.
Yeah, if you leave.
You gotta leave it. I would leave it if I could take everyone. That's the only thing keeping me here. Otherwise, I'd be gone.
Like, can I take my job now too at this
That's
point?
just it. Like, yeah, like usually the places that are more affordable, there's less employment, which is such a struggle.
That's the problem. That's why they're not everything's cheaper, because there's no one there, or like there's less people, there's less jobs. Like there's a reason everything's cheaper. People aren't gonna go there if it's expensive. They can't.
Yeah, it's you got to be like self-sustained. That's why, like, in my like prediction of my future, it's like YouTube will be that tool for me, where it's like it would give me the ability where I can do this from anywhere.
Then you fucking can go.
You can do it from anywhere.
Where it's crazy. Yeah, you can go move anywhere you want.
Right. But that's like down the line a bit. I got a ways to go. But I just keep fucking grinding. Surrender to the grind, bro. I love it.
It's tough out here.
It is tough out here. So it seems pretty damn
sick.
chill. I'm glad she has something. She's happy about that. But yeah, it's early. She got up at 6:30 today.
Oh yeah, that kind of sucks.
That's kind of why I was yawning too, because I was kind of up at that time. Like,
yeah.
Obviously, I heard her get up, and then the cat started at it, bro. Cat started fighting.
She worked till like 3 or something, or kind of.
She only worked till about like 12 today, but normally it would be till 3.
Oh, okay.
Apparently, it's their slow period right now too.
Everything's slow right now.
Literally,
the world's so fucked up that everything is slow right now. Everything in the world is fucked up.
Business is slow.
Everybody's just killing each other. That's the whole world right now. So nobody's going out and buying expensive fucking like machines from like our company or anything like that.
Right.
That's why it's like that. And everyone's like, fuck that. The whole economy's fucked everywhere. Like, it's just everywhere. It's so fucked right now.
It's definitely an interesting time in the world, like a transitional period of some kind. I don't know what we're like leading to, but
world fucking war is what I think we're leading to.
It could very well be world war.
It's not fucking good.
It could be world war.
One fucked up thing happens, and then another bigger fucked up thing happens. What the fuck's next?
And they just feed into each other too. Like,
what's
at the end
next?
of the day.
That's what I'm thinking. What the fuck's next? That's going to be worse or even bigger.
Nuclear war.
Yeah.
At a global level. That's doomsday shit.
Yeah.
Even a couple nukes, bro. It's devastating.
If they put one nuke anywhere, that whole area for like a psychotic amount of distance is fucked for so long.
For a good while.
Yeah, that's so fucking stupid.
People shouldn't use that shit on each other. Like,
I would hope that they don't, but I wouldn't fucking surprise me one bit.
It seems so ridiculous to me, man. Especially like I said earlier, when the more I research space and realize how tiny we are, how tiny the Earth is itself, how stupid it is that we fucking draw these lines and say like we're separate from each other and have these drastically different fucking outlooks. Like, it's good to have different outlooks and stuff, but when it's at such an extreme or like horrible level where it's
where we start killing one another.
Yeah, it's at the expense of other people, or like
that's fucked.
Nuking each other over like what reasons at the end of the day? Like petty, stupid, usually monetary reasons, like some sort of financial gain or loss. Usually is a big factor, or like disagreements in religion can cause a lot of conflict in the world. There's just so many stupid conflicts that make you just go like, why are we obliterating each other over this tiny like crumb? Like, we should really be like working together and fucking trying to figure some shit out more peacefully together, instead of like let everybody have their own countries and stuff and beliefs and religions and stuff. That's fine, but
let's stop fucking killing each other over it and stuff.
I don't know. It'd be nice if there was some sort of like just no fucking random unexpected attacks on each other. Like, no obliterating innocent civilians. Like, you should be held accountable for that kind of shit.
Yeah.
And I feel like there's a lot of it that goes unchecked.
There's so much right now. It's fucked up. We're hitting that point again where it's like, what the fuck's gonna happen? Like, something needs to happen.
And that's again where like social media will report on like little bits of like the horrific things going on.
I don't even know 90% of what the fuck's going on. I know it's fucked up out there, but I don't know exactly what the fuck's going on. But it's fucked up. I do everything I can do to avoid like all fucking political shit, like news shit, like anything like that, because that's just so fucked. I don't want to hear it. It's, like, normal life is fucking hard enough for the most part. Not to get fucking shoved more depressing, sad, fucked up shit down your throat every single day. I think it's so unhealthy.
Twitter can be bad for that, bro.
Twitter
now, like,
I haven't been on Twitter or X or 10 fucking years.
It seems more unfiltered than ever now. Like,
that's what he wanted.
It's
Elon
good,
wanted that.
But it's like, damn, like, I don't want to see some of this shit sometimes. It's
maybe
like,
it's too unfiltered.
Yeah, like, I don't want to see anybody dying and shit just scrolling. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, so that's fucked.
It's like, why is this shit popping up? Like, I don't seek this kind of thing out. It's like you accidentally stumble on that and like, oh my God, I've seen that. It's going to keep feeding it to you. It's not shit you follow. It's just
you
like,
don't even have to. It's just what's popular. If a lot of people are watching it, it's going to appear
but there
to
is
everybody.
a tab where it's just shit you follow, which it's
okay,
like, maybe
well.
I should just stick to that. Cause it's like, it seems like in the,
Don't even use fucking Twitter, man.
I don't even know what it's called, but it's just like, it seems like the big main one is just like, oh my God, you never know what the fuck you're going to see in there.
They're all kind of like that a little bit. But
Oh, a little,
maybe
for sure.
That's worse. I don't know.
It seems more unfiltered, which is could be a very well good thing. More free, a lot of pushing for free speech, I think.
Which is
Yeah, I get having kids. I get that, dude. At the end of the day, most people aren't focused on like creative tasks in life. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't have something they can pour their whole soul into. So like having a kid, that's what that is.
Yeah, I get that. I can definitely understand that.
So I feel like the general like population would probably want to have kids and do that. Yeah, because they don't have really like that gives them a lot of meaning and stuff like that.
Makes sense.
And purpose. Whereas like I don't feel like I require kids to have that. You know, I feel like I have different purpose.
Yeah. And I think it's good to understand that.
Yeah.
And like that's the big thing. It's not just to
but
do what everyone else is doing
exactly.
and shit like that.
You don't have to do anything. Like,
You can do what the fuck you want to an extent, obviously.
Right. But yeah. Like I said, I get the appeal of having kids, but
no thank you.
right. Exactly. No thank you.
But no thank you.
Same boat for you?
Yep. Yeah, no thank you.
No thank you indeed. That's the last topic, fella.
Yep.
Wow.
That flew by. Eh?
That was good though. Like I don't know. I felt like it flowed good.
It did.
Some of them were topics like we don't have expertise in or whatever.
Which is fine. Just something to throw
There's
in.
people talking shit. Mm-hmm. No,
yeah.
yeah, I don't know. Anything else, bro? What do you think?
Well, we can probably wrap that one up at least and see what the fuck we want to do from there.
Sounds good to me.
So yeah, thanks for watching. Some thoughts. Subscribe and like if you want to listen to us ramble about some more topics next time.
Or recommend topics. Is that a thing?
Yeah, that should be something. If 3 people actually watch this, you should all of you should put 5 topics in the comments about things.
Whole 5?
Yeah. Well, how many people are going to watch this? So if you can come up with 5, put 5 down, or even put 1. Just what would you like us to talk about, or a subject that you think would be cool for us to talk about? Leave a comment, and we'll do it. That'd be cool to do. But yeah, thanks for watching, and yeah, don't forget to subscribe and shit.
Yep. Finn.